What's going on, guys? No, just checking in. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Gym Therapy. Today we're going to take care of some chest, shoulders, and triceps. We're going to start it off with some shoulders, heavy sets of 5, working some bench press work, lots of accessory work today. Anyway, what I want to talk about today are excuses. And the excuses that people make when it comes to working out in the gym. I have heard a lot of excuses in my day. And I don't make it a point to call people out on some bullshit when I hear it. Who am I? It's not my place. But if you're a friend of mine, if you're kin to me, I promise you, I will tell you when you're making an excuse as opposed to having legitimate reason. So trust me when I say this video isn't to attack people that have legitimate disabilities, conditions, or circumstances that prevent them from working out. I understand that there are people like that, and this isn't one of those me standing on a platform and looking down on anybody. But for anyone willing to hear me, lightheartedly if anything, if you are one of those people that makes excuses why you can't try, I want you to look yourself in the mirror and ask you, are you being real with yourself? I mean, really? Can you really not get in there and put forth some effort in the gym or in life when it comes to doing something physical and being active? Are you making excuses or do you have real reasons? Because most people, I'd say 99% of people that say, oh, they don't have the time or they are too busy or they're too stressed, they're just making excuses. And I think it'd be better if you were to just confidently say, I don't want to, than to say you can. Because I just don't buy that, and I empower people as much as I can not to buy into their own bullshit when it comes to the reasons they can't do something. Just say you don't want to. Because if you want it bad enough, then you'll make time. You'll find a way. And that is something that I've been able to do, and I've been able to prioritize what weight training and getting physically active means to me. And that's not because I think anyone who happens to be, involved in this sort of thing shares my interests is better than anyone else. You could be making excuses for why you can't go for a walk every day. You could be making excuses as to why you can't take your dog for a little jog. You could be making excuses for why you can't go meet up with your friend and play some tennis even. I don't care what it is. Just don't get so comfortable with these excuses that you start buying them beyond the people you're trying to convince. It's so crazy how many people feel the need to explain to you why they can't do something that perhaps you're into or doing, even when you don't ask. You don't even ask them. I don't even ask most people why they can or if they don't. I mean, I'll just nod my head and say for sure. But, if you asked me to pick apart your life, I bet you I could find plenty of time. It's just an interesting. But there are some people I feel are on the outliers. They're on the outskirts of this issue where they know they're making excuses and they don't know how to get around them, but they genuinely would like to change and they would like to get in here and try. And what I would like you to do is maybe reset your expectations of what being successful in the gym would mean. Don't blow it out of proportion and start small and earn some credibility with yourself. Because pretty soon you'll find yourself in my situation where working out 4 or 5, 6 days a week, weight training, doing all this, it's second nature. It's not even a thing anymore. It's just like eating, breathing, and sleeping. And I don't make excuses for this. And I try not to make excuses for other things. I try just to admit when I do and do not want them. But if I see the benefit and I believe in the benefit, I'll find a way if it's important enough to me. And I'm just trying to encourage you guys to do the exact same thing.
In my experience, life's already going to make most shit hard enough. Make sure that you aren't the reason you aren't accomplishing your goals. I know that shit sounds corny, but that shit's true. Gym therapy. Thanks for watching, guys. Go out there and get it.